Are you recording?
I am recording.
All right, sweet, because dang, I feel like that, like just the the thunder and the lightning in your end, because it hasn't started raining in my end.
Is it not raining at all?
Or nah, it's just a bit cloudy.
Okay, we'll wait for it because this storm is killer.
I feel like I need to put like underlining thunderstorms.
Yes.
How appropriate. Maybe it's like Mother Nature knew that we're going to be releasing this on Halloween. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That is 100% where this storm came from.
Does Mother Nature work for us?
You're listening to The Laughing Skulls.
Just sit back and relax.
She's, what's the word? She knows what's coming and she wanted to deliver. You know, she's all about that content life as well.
She's a bit theatrical, am I wrong?
She's a bit extra and we love her for that.
Extra.
She is. Yeah. Honestly, no joke. 50 minutes ago, it was probably in the mid-30s, not a cloud in the sky. I was sweating so hard that I was about to just wear a swimsuit in the house. And now it's torrential winds and rain and thunder and lightning.
Why would you wear a swimsuit in the house? Why would you not just wear shorts and a t-shirt?
Well, okay. So if I wear a swimsuit like a bikini or whatever, it's just breezy. Second of all, if it is that hot, it will soak up the sweat. And I don't care how gross that sounds, but it's true.
Was anyone else in the house?
No.
Okay, but then why would you not just wear underwear and a bra?
Because of the sweat. Like the bikini and the swimsuits are designed to retain water, my friend.
Okay, well.
Is that gross or like you just
I don't know.
agree?
It's a bit of a like flawed logic, I feel, because I feel like, I don't know, the bikini is like, the fabric is so yuck. I don't know. I think it's yuck. But I don't like to wear swimwear because I'm a bit pear-shaped, and so I just avoid it at all costs.
It's in my head, the logic is there. Like it's like a shamu. Is that what it is? A shamu.
ShamWow.
ShamWow. Fuck, I talked about the fucking animal.
Don't you remember? Hey, it's Vince from ShamWow.
How could I forget?
You know what? ShamWow and then flex tape. Flex tape really fucking gets me.
What was flex tape?
It's now. It's like currently now the thing. It's flex tape.
Okay, I really need to quickly Google this.
Barrels underwater and it's got no leakage.
Oh my, this thing looks like it could.
And he fucking sits there and slaps a fucking flex tape over a running water. And then people keep on going, flex tape, my emotional issues, fixed.
Oh, that's that meme.
That's the meme.
Okay. There's a picture of a guy using flex tape on shark-infested waters in a boat. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on in here.
Then he's got the flex tape down the middle of the boat.
Yeah.
Because he went and got a circular saw, cut the fucking boat in half, and to prove that the boat was held together by flex tape, he flex taped the fucking boat and he went.
My man, like this is, wow.
He really went for it.
I mean, if that's not the definition of a flex, I don't know what is.
Do you know what else is the definition of a flex?
What?
Welcoming everyone back to episode 26 of The Laughing Skulls.
Oh my
That's a
God.
fucking flex, 26 episodes in. Do you know what I can't wait for?
What?
Episode 69.
Oh man, that's gonna be one of our most special epic episodes ever. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but
it'll be
you
like
best believe.
Esta. It'll still say Esta, edit in. I will still be asking myself for edits.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
Balls deep next year.
Oh my God, episode 69, balls deep. That's it.
Oh my God, that's
one.
like a Sharknado, like episode 69, balls deep. Starring.
Oh my God, the stakes are so fucking high now.
And then we should make the stakes or the sharks. The sharks, like the guy from the flex tape.
Honestly, I want flex tape now. I don't know what I need it for, but I want it.
We should go and do like a as seen on TV, like a product
and test
thing.
it.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And we should purposefully break something that's like semi-valuable to us, and
no,
that does
not semi-valuable. What the fuck?
Okay, fine. Like it, or it doesn't need to be broken.
Let's go and get something, cut it in half, or put a big rip in it. Flex tape.
What do you think it would work if we put it like on our bank statements or something?
Oh, he didn't say that, nor did he show it on the fucking commercial. So I don't think so.
Well, if it didn't fucking fix my bank account, then you best believe I'm going to sue, or at least ask for a refund.
Spending your money. Hello everyone, welcome back to
The Laughing Skull.
Well, yes, hello to the Laughing Skull, but welcome to October 31st. Spooky.
This would be a great time for the thunder to go off again.
Esta editing lightning and thunder.
And reverb on that laugh you just did. So it's like, yeah.
Esta, insert the reverb. There's nothing scarier than doing it behind the scenes and having like really shitty edits.
Yeah, honestly. Maybe that's what we can do on purpose, is make it shitty so it's terrifying.
How are you going to be spending your Halloween on anything? I'm a little bit disappointed that it doesn't go on a weekend.
Yeah, it makes it a bit awkward, hey. I am supposed to be shooting a Halloween event, like in a club, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing it because it's been so long since I think our whole group has done something for Halloween. I'd like to really spend it with you guys. I don't have a costume though. I need to figure that out very soon.
Yeah, normally I fully go all out, eh? We go and do like the contact lenses and, you know, all that shit. But this year, I don't know.
I feel like this year's just gone by so fast. It's crept up on us.
But also too busy
honestly.
being on the grind.
Oh, the hustle and the grind. Like, seriously. I mean, if you're prepared for Halloween, get your fucking priorities in check because clearly you're not, you know,
we're not
moving
teenagers
forward
anymore. We have full-time jobs now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Look, I reckon off of the top of my drobe, I know that you ripped me for it last time, but I could do an Eddie Munson. I would just like curl and tease my hair.
Oh
and then
my God.
Just double denim.
Talking about something that was scary. Yeah. I went over to Amy's house the other day.
Oh my God.
And I accidentally, like my eyes, I accidentally saw her sister naked, and it was
full nude.
When I tell everyone, and I feel like I needed to tell everyone here.
Yeah,
I see AD's sister like the fucking broiest bro.
Yeah,
and when I saw that,
look, in my family, Esther's the second child, Alana's the third. Okay, so basically. From you came over and then you had to take a really important work call, which is absolutely fine. So I left you to your own devices, and because Alana had summoned me and was like, 80, come here quickly. And I was like, what's up? And she's like, help me tan. And I was like, yeah, okay. Because like every week she does a fake tan pretty much. And she often requests me for my help to get her back even. And then I was helping her do that. And she was like, wouldn't it be so funny if Esther walked in and just saw you putting like fake tan on me right now? Like,
I love
how funny.
It was the fake tan part, not the naked part, the fake tan. So just to clarify with everyone, right? I had no idea that she was home. I saw no car. I didn't see her fucking revved up super Hyundai. I didn't see it anywhere. And you were talking on the phone. And so I just thought that you just went away
Yeah.
to a different part of the house because I had a work phone call.
Yeah. And boy, oh boy, like honestly, a couple of minutes after Alana said that, she manifested it and you walked in like, and there she is just standing there. I see you and then your face. If I could have recorded that, it's in my brain forever. The slow-mo of the holy shit. And then the eye roll away. And you put your hands up to your head like in shock horror, like, oh my God. And we were dying. Alana was crying. I had tears in my eyes. And then I come down to the kitchen and you're like leaning on the wall like with ghost face PTSD.
Yeah, I had that. And then Alana came out. I had no idea what she was doing. I didn't give a shit, but I made sure that I never looked at her for the entire day. I didn't want to look at her in the eyes. I feel like I had to have time to process, you know?
What had just happened? Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
I tell you. Well, I told you that day. It's like after you have an accident or a bad experience, like for example, if you got bitten by a dog, you know, the best thing to do is like go and pet a nice one as soon as you can after, so you don't keep that fear with you forever. But you didn't look at her.
No. And much like a real life, I didn't pet another dog for like 15 years.
Exactly. Alana, if you're out there, this is Esta basically saying she ain't gonna look at you for another 15 years.
In the eyes ever again. Feet only, paywall or not. Feet only.
Honestly, you take that's an epic Halloween like horror story. So spooky. It's like scarring. Amazing, fucking incredible. Well, speaking of some more spooky things,
yes.
I think it's also only fitting that you introduce our Rip of the Week.
I swear, in post, if I don't just chuck in a bunch of like weird sound effect.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, so Rip of the Week. Rip? I feel like I have to do it for everyone. So the Rip of the Week goes to Jaden Federline, who is Britney Spears' son.
How old is he, by the way?
I think he's 16.
Okay. All right.
So, and I'm only guessing this from what Britney has said. So if you all have been living under a rock and with Britney Spears' conservatory, no, is that what it is? Conservatorship.
Yes.
And her dad and her whole family are absolute pieces of shit. Obviously.
Yeah.
Except for Britney. They're actually all cooked. I really don't like them. And so Jaden Federline went on to the Australian 60 Minutes in a rare and exclusive interview. And he was pretty much like slamming his mum, talking about how she was an absent mother and, you know, we pray for her and all that kind of stuff that she'll get better. And he was playing piano and stuff like that. And I didn't know that at the time until I stumbled onto a TikTok that she made a response. And it was a voice message. So it was a white background. And I don't know whether it's been deleted or not.
Deleted, yeah.
But I've gotten a bit of the transcript. She wrote, "So Jaden, as you undermine my behavior, just like my whole family has, with I hope she gets better and I will pray for her." Pray for what? Pray for what? So I keep working so I can pay off my mum's legal fees in her house. Do you want me to get better just so I can continue giving your dad $40,000 a month?
Dude.
I know. Or is the reasoning behind you guys deciding to be so hateful, is it because it's actually going to be over in 2 years and you don't get anything? She asked, presumably referring to her child support arrangement with Federline ending with Jaden and brother Sean Preston, who are 18. Oh, they're 18. So when they're 20.
Oh, my God. Dude.
I look forward to seeing you guys weekly. And if I didn't shower you guys with gifts, we'll have amazing food ready and play the motherfucking saint, it was never good enough. It was a miracle I could even have a normal conversation when I got out of that place. But Jaden, you were just like my other family. You secretly loved looking at me as if there was something wrong with me. Honestly, my dad needs to be in jail for the rest of his life. But like I said, God would allow that to happen to me. I don't believe in God because of the way my family and my children have treated me. I don't believe in God anymore. I'm an atheist, y'all.
Oh, I'm an atheist, y'all.
She literally said, I'm an atheist, y'all. Honestly, this is the one time, not the one time, but like one of the very, very rare occasions that I've ever heard her speak so concise in what she wanted to say. She was so clear and she knew exactly what she wanted to say. And also, so Britney has bipolar. She's openly gone and said that there is nothing wrong with mental illness, and the way that they have controlled that narrative. She's not a bad mum. To what I saw, she really fucking tried, and her family are just pieces of shit, in my opinion.
Even like anytime you just want a moment of peace for her. You know, how did she stand a chance? Like the fact that I'm so glad that she's coming out of so much of this shit and into her own. But my God, the exhaustion, I'm just proud that she's still standing because I don't know how she has gotten
room in her brain to even just think about all this stuff. And notably and rumored, Jaden didn't go to her most recent wedding.
Oh, yeah. I think I read about that. Her
such a
sons didn't
little
go.
shit, though. He sounds like such a little shit. And this also goes back to where historically, would you not see what's going on with your mum and that she's trying? Right? Like it clearly shows that she tries when she goes and sees them.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. So you can tell like they probably don't, they'll want to use her like strictness against her too. Cause to me, she sounds like any great mum who cares, who's like, no, like, I don't know.
And obviously with bipolar, there are cycles of being manically happy, manically depressed and stuff like that. But it also clearly shows that she is trying to work through it.
Yeah.
And she's still working as well. Like that's the thing, like she's still working and she's still trying to do everything that she needs to do. So, her sons need to get off their fucking high horse because if it wasn't for her, what the fuck is Kevin Federline bringing in? Nothing.
What does he even do now? Like how does he survive?
I have no idea. He survives living off $40,000 a month. That's how he survives.
Fucking hell, man. And he probably, like, surely he would give tips to, I don't know, like paparazzi or just sell himself for interviews or some dumb shit to like make money.
He was also a really, really shit dancer back in the day. So,
yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. I never got the appeal. Never got it, you know.
I never got the appeal either, especially when it's like... No, I just never got the appeal. Fuck that. I just looked at him and I go, nah. Even when he used to wear those fucking Trilby fedora things with like the really baggy tracksuit, what was it, jumpsuit? Matching sets. Okay, buddy. And her new husband is fucking hot in comparison to that pieces of shit.
She has leveled up hard.
Did you see Kevin Federline? And he's got these really weird braids.
Oh no! Okay, let me Google this,
bro. Kevin Federline braids. It's like absolute dry reach of the. He's so yuck. He's such yuck. Trash.
He is. Okay, I'm typing in Kevin Federline now. Oh, not those pineapple braid things.
Braids.
No.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm not welcome. This is not this is icky.
This is like every time you speak to me, you just want to unsubscribe from being my friend.
Unsubscribe, bro. I seriously, okay, let me just type this in. Okay. What does Kevin Federline do for a job? That is the second result on Google. Okay. So we have We have under his name singer, actor, disc jockey, dancer,
Of what?
rapper, film actor, fashion model, bowler, and TV personality. I'm sorry, a boulder? A bowler, sorry? Bowler. Like bowling. Like, I mean, like
Did they
bowling.
say a bowling personality?
What in the frick?
You know what that reminds me of? Do you know that fucking meme and he goes, who do you think you are? I am.
What? Oh my God.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
And he does a strike and then he goes, are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Fuck, bro. That's some good shit. Fuck yeah.
Seriously. Honestly, all I can find in articles are that it's literally child support.
Yeah,
So
it's just child support. I mean, I wouldn't work for $40,000 a month.
No.
Why work?
yeah. I mean, you're so right. My God, did this guy peak when he married Britney?
He peaked when never.
Oh yeah. That's actually a very correct answer.
Be really. He never peaked.
He's been a recreational bowler. Okay, I'm sorry.
A recreational bowler. Can you imagine that, having that on like your Tinder profile? I'm a recreational bowler, single dad.
That's an
of
immediate
two.
swipe. Like it's just immediate
Swipe right?
no.
Oh.
Left. Yeah, you're a single dad of two who's a recreational bowler and a disc jockey.
But
and
recreational bowler, does that mean that he's just like, he just goes on the weekends, or do you reckon he goes into championships?
I don't know.
Kevin Federline, if you're listening to this, I'm pretty sure you do because you've got nothing else better to do.
Kevin Federline, explain.
DM us on the Laughing Skulls at Instagram.
I can't even find pictures of him doing it. I put it into Google Images.
It's so bad.
Dude. Okay, there's a picture of him holding a bowling ball in the street.
Ooh.
And it's a pap
in the
shot.
Street, not even in an alley?
No, not even in an alley.
Own shoes?
I don't know. In this picture where he's holding the ball, he's just got white sneakers, but
not even bowling
I don't know
shoes?
if they're like professional.
Ew,
they
can you
don't
imagine
look it
him
to
being
me.
a part of a club, him and his boys at the clubs?
And
at the bowling alley? Him at the alley with a
and he's got
milkshake?
K-Fed in cursive on like the jockey, the jock jerseys,
but
sorry.
it's in satin?
Oh, no.
K-Fed.
No. Look. Okay, look, ripperonis. Just ripperonis to that whole side of...
He's the kind of ripperonis that deserves a pizza with no cheese.
Yes.
And if
Honestly.
he's lactose intolerant, full 3 cheese.
Extra.
You know what I
4
mean?
cheeses.
4 cheese.
4 cheeses.
4 cheese.
4 cheese
with
for
anchovies
you.
in the sauce.
Oy. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting.
I really wanted to say something to you,
Yes,
and it's something
go
that
for
we're talking about scary things this episode.
Yes. All of that was scary, by the way. All of it.
Oh, it was. I mean, can you imagine being a recreational bowler? Fuck. But, okay, look, Adi, I want you to look at me deep in my eyes and in my eyebrows.
Okay.
I have been getting back to watching Nickacado Avocado.
I'm sorry, what?
Nickacado Avocado, the YouTuber, the mukbanger.
I am slightly confusion.
Confusion, why?
Nick,
do you not know who he is?
How do you spell it?
Nickacado Avocado.
Oh no.
So for everyone so he does like
Esta.
spicy noodle challenges. He does
with like 50 kilos of fucking noodles.
Yes, and he was doing one that I was watching the other day. No, yesterday for lunch. Because I feel like a little bit it's like eating with him, and he went to the Cheesecake Factory and he was trying the different ones, and it reminded me of you.
Okay, I don't know if I'm confused. I thought this guy died
No,
of a heart attack.
No.
Okay, never mind. These thumbnails. These are the moments where I question why I'm friends with you.
Why?
This is so disturbing. What do you mean you watch it? How long are these videos?
It's like an hour. He what you said. And then he does this one where he goes and makes his own cheese sauce and he goes, I love
cheese. Da-da.
And then he goes to like Taco Bell and tries and does other stuff. Look, it's really entertaining.
I can't. I don't know what to say. If anyone looks this up and you need help, you can contact Lifeline on 13 11 14 for crisis support because this is disturbing.
I'm just saying, bro, you don't tell me that you don't think about how he is in the toilet after? How much with his spicy noodles?
Oh.
As if you don't want to do one mukbang with me and see how much we can eat. Because also, you haven't tried Taco Bell.
No, you're right. I actually have never had Taco Bell.
We should go and do a mukbang of Taco Bell.
Sure.
And try it.
Okay. Look, we can do that. I will totally we both smash food like it's our job. This is absolutely correct. Christmas season, Easter, you name it, we're shoveling that down like it's the last time ever. I just am not going to be able to watch one of these videos beforehand because I will lose my whole appetite.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because we can go and watch it with like a little limited series, like a period, like a limited series. Period. Like recently, I've been getting really into like the limited series, like
yes.
Devil in Ohio. I don't know whether I've told you about that one.
No, you did tell me about it. And then I started watching the first episode when I was visiting. I don't know if it was like my auntie's house, but I couldn't sit and watch it properly because it was too distracting. But I will continue with that at some point.
Have you been watching any shows or series or?
Yes. One that's very fitting for Halloween.
Ooh.
And based on a true story. We know that 80 doesn't do well with true crime and stuff.
No,
but
you're pretty shit with it.
I'm pretty fucking shit at it. Hashtag never gonna be a detective, unfortunately. But there's a series that just dropped very recently on Netflix called The Watcher.
Oh, and I haven't watched that. Is it good so far?
It is phenomenal. I binged the first 5 or 6 episodes. I love Naomi Watts. Haven't seen her in anything in forever. And I love Jennifer Coolidge. She's one of my faves.
Jennifer Coolidge. Does she play dramatic?
Yeah. She's such a character actor.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yes. She's really...
There is nothing like when someone does a Christopher Walken and a Jennifer Coolidge
Christopher Walken
impersonation. That is a way to my heart. Oh my God. Yeah, I think it is the funniest thing, especially with Jennifer Coolidge. Holy shit.
Does cute. Honestly, she is amazing. She is mentally disturbed in this series. And it just gets worse and worse. You also need to watch her in The White Lotus Hotel.
Okay. Ooh.
Fantastic.
What
You'll
genre
smash
is that?
It's a mystery.
Mystery?
It's a bit of a crime. But it's
crime, a singular.
A singular crime. I would say it's just like a mystery first and foremost. It's odd, it's bizarre, it's really weird, and it's very heavily focused on the acting. You'll smash it in one sitting because I did. But
is that
this
on
one
Netflix?
That one is actually binge. Amazon. That's on Amazon.
Okay, cool. I've got Amazon.
But in The Watcher, it's like you can give a breakdown because I think you have a bit of a background on this story, right?
Did you know that it was – I know that you – how dumb am I? You literally just said that it's inspired by true events.
But I didn't know this until it came up when I pressed play on the show because it sounded too nuts to be real.
Well, fucking psych it is. So it's by a dude and his name is John List. So I've got a bit of a blurb for him for everyone at home. That's a bit assumption. That's a lot of assumptions I just made for everyone on the home, on the bus. Yep. Wait, sorry.
Throwing up over the toilet, just anywhere.
Taking shit in an airport. I don't know, wherever you do it.
In an airport? It's like the last place you want to take a shit.
If you're cooking, let me know. Invite me over one time. Anyways, so this little blurb comes from my sources of, I believe that the website is called Morbid Tourist, and they take their sources from one of my favorite podcasts called My Favorite Murder. They've also taken it from Wikipedia and others.
Okay.
So John List, he was a successful businessman, and the thing that is really crucial in this story is that he was a devout, lifelong Lutheran. He was a Sunday school teacher. He was a Boy Scout, a husband of 3, and then his family also lived with his mother.
Okay.
And his wife, Helen, was a drunk and ended up being a little bit unstable and a bit abusive. And so in saying that, she demanded a lifestyle from John.
Yeah.
And so they all lived in this sprawling 19-room mansion called Breeze Knoll in Westfield, New Jersey. So this was a colonial mansion which was in a very rich part of New Jersey. And then when they moved to New Jersey, John landed a very high status position as a bank vice president. So, you know, he had money coming in. He was a dollars man. So what no one else knew is that he had been recently fired from being the bank president. And then even though he was, you know, a really ambitious career man and he was like really determined and really driven, he couldn't hold down a job for various, you know, personality problems, as they say, quote unquote. So I assume that he's got some sort of mental illness that he can't hold down a job. And so by doing that and by being unable to have a job and he got fired from that job, he didn't tell his wife nor his family that he got let go. And
that's always going to work well, isn't it?
Right? He did not say it. So what he would do, he would get up every day like you would normally would to go to work. He would get up, put on his suit, grab his briefcase, and then he went to the train station just like normal, open the newspaper, and then wait until it was the end of the day and then walk back home.
Oh my God.
Because he had so much shame about not having his job anymore. So essentially, he was in deep denial, deep debt, like manic amount of debt, because he was in this
mansion, right?
Bedroom mansion.
Yep.
And it had him, his wife, his mother, and his 3 kids. So there are 6 people in the house.
Okay.
And he was the only person working.
Like provider, yeah.
And so I would assume, I would be in deep denial as well. And if your wife is a bit, how's it going? I'd be fucking shit scared as well.
Yeah.
So he came up with a plan. Obviously. So on November 9th, 1971, he systematically killed his entire family one by one inside their large suburban home. After his children...
On the same day?
Yes.
Okay.
So after his children left for school, List shot his wife Helen in the back of the head in their kitchen, killing her instantly. Then he went up to the 3rd floor of the home where his mother lived and shot her in the back of the head as well. So clearly,
can I just quickly say, in the show, they do look at this, but I thought they threw this in for dramatic effect.
No, he did it for real. But obviously, I would think being in the back of the head, he couldn't face them.
100%.
Right? So he couldn't face them. He moved his wife, so he went and carried her into the ballroom, cleaned the kitchen up, and then he tried to move his mother as well, but he wasn't able to lift her down the 2 flights of stairs because she was so heavy, especially with the dead weight. So he left her in the hallway.
Oh, my God.
Then his 16-year-old daughter, Patricia, who was the first to return home from school, he shot her in the back of the head and put her body in the ballroom.
Oh, my
His
God.
youngest son, Freddie, who's 13, he arrived next home and shot him in the back of the head and put his body next to Patricia and Elma. Elma was, I believe, his mum.
Okay. Jesus.
He then left the house, and then he went to the bank. He drove to the bank, and then he closed both his and his mother's accounts. And then he told the milkman to hold off. He told people with bills to hold off until further notice. And the thing that really, really drove me crazy when I was reading about this story is that during, him having the knowledge that he's gotten killed his wife, his mother, and his kids, he then goes to eldest John Jr.'s soccer game and goes and watches him play the soccer game while his whole family is dead in the house. Oh, my God. So when John and John Jr. got home after the soccer game, John attempted to shoot John Jr. in the same way as the other family members, but the gun had misfired. So what it shows is that John Jr. fought his father to try and defend himself, but eventually John Sr. ultimately shot him 10 times in the chest. And this was to make sure that he was dead, and then he placed his body next to the others.
Oh, my God.
And listen, everyone, I know that this is a comedy podcast, but we are the
it's a spooky episode. Like, what the fuck?
So after his family was dead and the blood was all cleaned up from the kitchen floor, John List, who is a devout Lutheran, sat down and wrote a confession to his pastor that detailed what he had done. The letter claimed that his family was distracting him from the church and feared that it was the only way to save their souls. So he had run into serious money trouble and was afraid his family would have to go onto the welfare. So that's why he did it.
Which is like so much worse than being shot 10 times.
So after finishing the letter, he left home, went to JFK Airport in New York, and the bodies of the 5 family members were not found for a month. Can you imagine the smell when you open up that house of 5 bodies? Just the smell.
I mean, I have only ever, the closest I've been to smelling that is when you drive past roadkill when you're like in rural New South Wales or something. And for that split second, it is foul, but I can't even process.
And one other thing that when I was listening to My Favorite Murder, keep in mind, John List, like this was such a calculated murder that afterwards, just before he left to go to JFK, he went and cut himself out of family photos in the house, so they would not find him and would not be able to identify him like the authorities.
Oh my God.
So when the authorities entered the home, they found the confession note and began searching for him, but then the trail was cold.
The trail was cold.
Well, if you think about it, he cut out.
And at the time, there's not like.
They couldn't go on Google.
Yeah.
There was no database. It was 1971.
And he could just literally go like dye his hair, start a new life somewhere with a different name. Like it wouldn't be that difficult.
Especially if he went across the country. If he went from JFK Airport and then he ended up in Iowa.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they going to do? So almost 20 years later, in 1989, the crime show America's Most Wanted highlighted the case, which was the oldest case that they had ever covered. And investigators worked with forensic sculpture to create a bust of John List based on what he would look like then. And then a woman and her daughter in Colorado recognized the bust and called the program, ultimately leading investigators to John List, who was then by the name of, are you ready for this originality, Bob Clark, who had remarried and rejoined the Lutheran Church and was working as an accountant in Virginia. So Mans had a banking career, worked as that, went to Lutheran, did that. And then when you go and actually go and look at that, he did not change his appearance.
Oh my God.
Man, no, nothing. So he was convicted on 5 counts of first-degree murder on April 2nd, 1990, and he was sentenced to the maximum available sentence of 5 consecutive life murders, but he died in 2008 of pneumonia while incarcerated in New Jersey. But here's the kicker, okay? Here is the kicker. The house, Breeze Knoll, remained empty until it was destroyed into a fire in 1972, 9 months after the murders. Although the destruction was officially ruled as arson, it remains officially unsolved with no suspects. Destroyed along with the home was the ballroom's stained glass skylight, which was rumored to be a signed Tiffany original worth at least $100,000 at the time, which is an equivalent of $650,000 in 2021. And a new house was built on site in 1974. So essentially, if he looked up and he sold a Tiffany original, he could have all of these lives could have been solved. Yeah.
Oh my God, Esther, what the fuck? Clearly this guy was sick.
He was fucking sick.
And then to move away, and this woman has no idea she has married
a family annihilator. Yeah.
How you would feel sick and
you've had children, and he had different children, I believe, and he just went on because do you know why? He confessed to his pastor. So he's all done. But he was a whole family annihilator. So with everyone who watches The Watcher, a lot of these are probably going to be very, very true things.
Honestly, a lot of things that you have mentioned, because I've watched most of it, they touch on this, but and when I say touch on it, they show it. Like they literally show this. But I wasn't sure because I thought I would do a bit of digging after I watched it, because surely they have, added a lot in for shock horror or whatever. Just to make it.
You think that they would fabricate it or just heighten what had happened. Yeah.
Heighten, because if you don't have a full thing to keep the story going, I'm sure they'd put some Hollywood dust on it, but that is absolutely mental. I was watching it, we had to stop the binge because it gets pretty heavy, and it feels like when you're watching it, it's in real time. It doesn't feel like time's passing quickly or whatever. You literally feel like you're living it real time with the family. So yeah, you should watch it. It's really, really well done. So good. And now I think when I watch it, and now that I know the full story, I'm very curious to see how they end it, if they keep it exactly the same.
I mean, I know that it's such a contrast, but after I've gone and finished The Real Housewives of Melbourne, I'll go and watch The Watcher.
Yeah, go watch it. You'll smash it in a couple of sittings for sure.
You need to watch The Serpent.
Yeah.
You need to. It is so well done. And that's one thing that I really, so it's on Netflix. It's called The Serpent. Yeah. And it is it's a serial killer who was based in Thailand, I believe.
Okay.
Really good, really solid. It was just amazing the way that they did it. And I had never heard of it before. And being a true crime buff, it was really well done.
Whoa. Okay. Where do you watch it again?
Netflix.
Okay. The Serpent.
Also, if anyone else has shows on shows or limited series or both of us, froth. Absolute at the mouth.
I do love a good mini series, and I
do
will
get
often
the shits about how short they are though, and I know I've gone and
that's the killer. Hey,
series, but just give me another couple episodes. Come on, come on, give me another couple episodes.
We also grew up with 24 episode format TV. So coming into an age now where it's 8 to 10 episodes, a bit longer, but still
and then do you know what else is coming back?
What?
Yeah. Fucking Yellowstone is coming back in November, baby.
I still have not started Yellowstone.
I need you to start it. Fucking watch it.
Fucking watch it.
Fucking do yourself a favor. I swear to God, it is so fucking good. I want to go and get a fucking yeehaw tattoo on me. You have no idea.
You should do it.
I
You
want
should get it.
Fucking thing on me. You have no idea. And also, AD got me the fucking sickest present. It was a skull with a fucking cowboy hat on. It's a cowboy.
And the
Fuck, it's so
cowboy,
good.
the Akubra style hat has studs, like pointed studs around it, which is sick.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about Yellowstone. Super fucking pumped. And if anyone else has other things, like also let us know what you're doing for Halloween or anything else, because we are going to have to switch it up, 80. You know we're going to have to switch it up because do you know what November 1st means?
What does it mean?
Christmas time.
Oh my God.
Just
yeah,
like
we
the
better start
supermarkets,
doing
baby.
it now. I was just about to say.
Just like the fucking
There's-
supermarkets.
The trees are up. The trees are up. I went to Woolies yesterday.
Yeah.
And they already have a fully to the ceiling decorated tree.
Fuck yeah.
It is
They need to get
25th
their
of
money's
October.
worth. They need to go and get their money's worth with, paying all the, what do you call them? The merchandisers.
Yeah.
And then
Imagine being a Christmas merchandiser. It's like it's a quarter of your year because you
but
start
can
so
you also
early.
imagine though the actual dollary dues that you make from that?
Dollary dues.
Fucking dollary dues. That's
Honestly.
the currency here. Dollary
reckon?
dues.
Do you reckon you could do it? Like, do you reckon you could be a Christmas merchandiser?
Maybe. But I feel like that
Maybe.
everyone would have this like false sense of hope that I'd be happy all the time. But I'd
Yeah.
just be like having the shits with the amount of tinsel that I have to be with.
Okay. Yeah, the tinsel. I mean, it's like what the
It's
glitter of the
scratchy.
Christmas world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's scratchy and then one light doesn't light up in the fairy lights, or it doesn't happen the way you want it to do, or
Yeah.
like I just think that there's a lot of
I get you. Like, I don't know.
we should do Christmas cards. We should do Christmas cards.
Okay, we can do that. We can absolutely. Let's do a Kardashian inspired Christmas card. Is that the route that you want to go down?
I think so. I think either the I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Oh shit. But yeah, Kardashians, or just like, free downloadable fucking Christmas cards, and then you can just go to and from and then send it to your mates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Well, it's been a good spooky episode.
It's been a
Touched on
bit of fucking good spooks.
I know. Nor. Honestly, that accent is terrifying in
Which
itself.
one?
The Nor,
The
the
Nor.
Bogan, the Sydney Bogan.
Don't be, can you not fucking geographically tag that?
But it is though. Okay.
It's Australian.
We would call it I would say, I don't think it's a country thing because they're more like has gone. Whereas
but
I
would you
feel
not
like
it's like
It's a
fancy,
city bogan.
Fancy. It's like metro bogan.
Australian bogan. It's a metro bogan
like
accent.
Turak. Like I
You
live in
would-
South Yarra.
Yeah, it's a North Shore bogan.
What is a fancy suburb in Queensland?
It's an excellent question. Well, when we did that breaking
Real
down the
estate.
most expensive suburbs, there was only one place in all of Brisbane, and I can't remember what it was called. I don't know it like that well enough to be able to know off the top of my head. I'm sure that if we
Tenerife.
Okay, it sounds fancy.
Because the median house price is 2 million, and then the other one is Paradise Point in the Gold Coast, which is 1.9 million.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Honestly, that is also terrifying, man.
You watch. Hey, quick cue. If I moved to Queensland, you coming?
Yep. Yeah, why not?
Okay,
why
do you
not?
wanna
Get
be
myself a
our
tan.
roommate?
I would I would do this.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. You
would be so much fun.
Yeah, so I reckon it would be so much fun, eh?
It'd be, we would all be excellent in the kitchen.
Yes, we would.
So there's no worries there. We're all very neat. We're very tidy. We're respectful of each other's space. If someone wants to go and have a nap,
it's like always naps every day.
Always. That's it. That's exactly it. Like it's easy. It's no probs. Absolutely no probs.
So, do you reckon we should wrap it up?
I reckon we should wrap it up, my friend.
Then, everyone, thank you so much for listening to episode 26 of this spooky episode. Happy Halloween, bitches. And if you liked us, give us a 5-star. Please subscribe. Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ.
Do the Lord's work and subscribe.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and coming soon, YouTube. So
YouTube.
We'll see you later, and then hopefully I will pressure 80 into a mukbang. So I'll see we'll see everyone later.
We will.
This is Laughing Skulls. Toorah!